A very warm welcome to you all to today's topic on understanding natural language processing and its application areas. This topic comes under the course Artificial Intelligence. So let's get right into it. Obviously, the first question is going to be, what exactly is NLP? Now, NLP stands for Natural Language Processing. From the full form itself, you can understand that this word, and natural language processing, consists of processing of natural languages. What exactly is a natural language? Natural language is nothing but language spoken by human beings. What is the language do human beings speak with? Human beings speak in languages like English, Hindi, Marathi, Malayalam, Tamil, etc. All these languages that human beings speak to each other with are called as human languages, or in other words called as natural languages. So processing of natural language means it basically involves making the computers understand human languages. Not only understand but also process it, manipulate it and accordingly respond back again in natural language. As you all know, computer is basically a machine. So in short, we are asking the computers to understand, which is a machine, to understand human language and respond back in human language itself. So that is a challenging task which is taken care of by the domain natural language processing. So let's look into the technical definition of it. Natural language processing is a branch of artificial intelligence that helps computers understand, interpret and manipulate human language. So like I said, it involves making the computers understand, interpret or analyze as well as manipulate the human language, which is also called as natural language. Another definition of NLP is it's a convergence of artificial intelligence and computational linguistics which handles interactions between computers and human languages. Specifically, the process of a computer extracting meaningful information from natural language input and or producing natural language output. So NLP is basically a domain which is a convergence of the major area of artificial intelligence as well as computational linguistics. Now, linguistics is basically the study of languages. So NLP involves both these domains. It's basically a convergence of both these domains, and it basically focuses on how computers and human beings are able to interact with each other in the form of natural languages. So in simple terms, we can say that NLP is the subfield of computer science, especially artificial intelligence, that is concerned about enabling computers to understand and process human language. So NLP is a subject which involves enabling the computers to understand and process human languages as well as respond back in human language. So technically, the main task of NLP is to program computers for analyzing and processing huge amount of natural language data. So there is a huge amount of natural language data. If it is fed to the computer should be in a capacity to understand that data, accordingly process it and then respond back in natural language text. So as you can see from the image itself, NLP is a combination of computer science, human language and AI. So now the big question is, can human beings communicate with computers in their natural language? In today's world, there are so many application areas that involves natural language processing that most of you do know the answer, I'm sure. The answer is yes. Computers are able to communicate with human beings in natural language. So let's look into how the various applications areas of NLP are. But before that, it is a challenge for us to develop NLP applications because computers need structured data, but human speech is unstructured and often ambiguous in nature. So NLP applications, yes, are challenging. Why? Because computers always require structured data. What do you mean by structured data? Structured data means data which is systematic, syntactically correct, semantically correct. But on the other hand, as you all know, that human speech is very unstructured. When we speak to each other, we do not necessarily speak in perfect sentences always. It is also many a times ambiguous. Ambiguous means many a times there are some words in human languages which have multiple connotations depending upon the context. Say for example, if we use the word bank, the bank, as you all know, refers to the financial institution bank where you store your money. So that is the basic definition of a bank. But bank can also stand for a river bank, depending upon the context. So when we are speaking to each other, suppose we are speaking to our friends and using the word bank, you always just use the word bank and your friend or whoever you're talking to will immediately understand what exactly bank means. But the computer will have a confusion in this and it will have to do extra processing to understand what exactly the bank stands for. Moving on to the application areas of NLP. The first application area of NLP is question answer system. The question answer system focuses on building systems that automatically answer the questions asked by humans in a natural language. So the application area, which is QA system. QA system, most of us know that we have been using various virtual assistants like Alexa, Cortana in order to complete certain tasks in our day-to-day life. These virtual assistants are nothing but examples of question answer systems. How is Alexa being able to understand human language? Alexa is a machine, it's a computer system. It is able to process the language that is human language, all the instructions that we are giving to Alexa. Alexa is able to comprehend it, process it, and accordingly do the task. So this is a best example of NLP application. The second example is fighting spam. Spam detection is used to detect unwanted emails getting to a user's inbox. A model can be developed to consider false positives or false negatives. So another application area is the spam detection, where we can filter out the emails that is coming to our inbox and accordingly scan the text which is there in the email. And depending upon the content in the email, we can figure out whether this is a spam email or whether it is a not spam email. If it is a non-spam email, we can direct the email into the inbox. And if it is a spam email, it should be redirected to the spam folder. So again, there is this processing of natural language text which is involved here. Again, an application area of NLP. The third example is sentiment analysis. Sentiment analysis is also known as opinion mining. It is used on the web to analyze the attitude, behavior, and emotional state of the sender. This application is implemented through a combination of NLP and statistics by assigning values to text, positive, negative, or neutral, identifying the mood of the context, happy, sad, angry, etc. So sentiment analysis is another major application area of NLP, where you are able to analyze the sentiments of the text written by the sender. This is mostly used in various social medias like Facebook, Instagram, to understand the sentiment behind the comment written on any post. You can even figure out whether the comment is a positive comment, whether it is a negative comment, or whether it is a neutral comment. It can be even used to understand the sentiment of the sender who is posting the message, whether it is happy, sad, angry, joy, etc. So all these kind of examples would form an application area of NLP. The next example is machine translation. Machine translation is used to translate text or speech from one natural language to another natural language. The best example for machine translation is Google Translator. The Google Translate, most of us, we have been using in our day-to-day basis to convert from one language to another language. So if you're converting from one language to another language, it is called as a bilingual machine translation. If you're converting from one language to multiple languages, then it would be called as a multilingual machine translation system. So as you can see here in the image itself, there is a conversion shown from English to Hindi, which is done again by the machine translation system, an application area of NLP. Moving on to the next one, which is grammar or spelling correction. Again, most of the application softwares that we use like MS Word, MS PowerPoint involves automatic spelling correction. Whenever we are typing something and we have gone wrong with the spelling, you can see automatically suggestions or recommendations comes for the correct spelling. So that is because the system is automatically analyzing every single word that we are typing. It automatically gives you all the correct suggestions about if you are going wrong with any spelling. So that is again an example area of NLP. The next is speech recognition. Speech recognition is used for converting spoken words into text. It is used in applications such as mobile, home automation, video recovery, dictating to Microsoft Word, voice biometrics, voice user interface, virtual assistants, and so on. So speech recognition is where most of the times when we are speaking to some application in normal voice or in human language, the system is automatically able to capture our speech and convert it into its corresponding text. Again, this entire process involves the major domain area of speech recognition. It is also used in home automation. It is used in voice biometrics. It is used in most of the virtual assistants that we see, whether it is Microsoft Cortana, whether it is Amazon's Alexa, Samsung's Bixby, Google Assistant, and so on. The next application area is chatbot. So chatbot is nothing but most of the websites these days, whether it is a banking website or service providing website, you would find a chatbot, which is nothing but a question answer application system where you are feeding some question into the system and it is able to give you answer back again in human language. So that chatbot is again an example of natural language processing. The next application area is information extraction. It is one of the most important application area because it is used for extracting structured information from unstructured or semi-structured machine readable documents. So we are feeding structured document into the system and the system is capable of finding out or extracting useful information from that document. So these kind of information extraction systems are again an example of NLP. The last application area is automatic text summarization. Here, the task of producing a concise and fluent summary without any human help while preserving the meaning of the original text document. So here we can feed the computer with a very large document and ask the system to convert it into a very concise document, providing a summary of the document. So it will consist of the overall meaning of the 10,000 pages of text, but in a very concise and summarized format. So this again is an example application area of NLP. So today we have seen basically the exact definition of NLP, what it is used for, and the application areas of NLP. Thank you so much.